before I could... Guess who's... I'm back. Sorry. I just got out of school. I don't go to therapy, so my therapy is driving around aimlessly. You guys don't really... You know me, but I feel like... I like to be an open book. Will that bite me in the ass one day? Probably. I wanted to do the get to know me tag. I feel like we need to go back to the basics, and it might really be that damn phone. Normally I have my cracked iPod Touch from when I was like 10, but I didn't really plan on like when I was gonna do this. I just go based on vibes. But I do have my computer because I did go to class today. My name is Kelsey, hellllooooo. I get a lot of questions, and by a lot I mean one person, on how to pronounce that, but it's hellllooooo. Don't do more work than you have to. I'm 5'4" on a good day. I'm from Kansas. I don't know, my eyes are brown. There's nothing redeemed. There's nothing worth saying. I'm Kenyan. My family's mostly from Eldoret, which is in the west of Kenya. I get a lot that people think I'm Sudanese or Ghanaian, and I'm 20. That's a freaking lie. I'm 21. I just turned 21. My birthday's September 6th. Me and Lil Xan share a birthday, as well as Idris Ilba. Knuckles is black, solely for that reason. I have my microphone. How'd you come up with your YouTube name? Yeah, it's literally just it's just my name. I'm not creative at all. And username for like everything on my account used to be KellyKK99, but then some guy in the hallway when I was in grade 7 goes, "What's up, Kelly KKK?" And it was done. It was cut actually after that. How to decenter men. Haha. This is here's the thing. I don't know if I've decentered men or I just dissociated from men. The universe, rather. Had an epiphany. It's like I did shroom one day, like had this epiphany when I was watching like TikTok edits, and because that's on the toilet, as one does. I was just like, wait, but like I don't care. I had this like realization all at once on the toilet. So I was already going through a lot. Because at the end of the day, like, you live alone, you die alone. I mean, not necessarily, but like, I came into this world alone. Unless you're a twin, that must be lit. Or a triplet. You shouldn't be living your life, the thought of attraction to men, the desired person you like, to like get their attention. You should just do it because you want to. Most embarrassing moment ever. Let me just go through the laundry list real quick. Unfortunately, it probably has to be when I asked a guy to homecoming and he said no. And then came back around because the girl that he liked told him it was a dick move to say no to me, and then he came back around because also his mom also called him a dick for saying no. That sucked. Mostly because all my friends and just people around me were like, no, like he would be stupid to say no to you. We are not on the same playing field. Or when I would get called Medusa in middle school. That also sucked. But was that more embarrassing or like racist? Do you play any video games? If any, which ones are your favorite? I'm glad you asked. I never played like console games. Well, that was a lie. I just lied to you. I mostly played on my PS2 and PS4, but I never really played like on our Xbox because my brother, if we did play together, it would be Halo Reach, and I was kind of nasty. I was also like 10 pressing buttons, and sometimes like I'd hit the jackpot. Mostly the games that I played were a lot of anime games because my brother had them, and so then I just played them, and then I was like, wait, I really like this. So then when I started getting games for myself, I would get those games. So like, but on my DS, I literally only played Sonic and Zelda. I have Pokemon Black and White, but Sonic Riders Zero Gravity is better than Mario Kart. Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm, I think there's 4 of them. I have all of them on my Xbox. And then I saw it on the Switch and I bought it so fast. I recently did play Sparking Zero, and I don't know if this is unpopular, but I like it. It reminds me a lot of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. I remember I have Tenkaichi 1 and 2 on our PS2. Don't know where that went. I honestly want to find it. I did play Animal Crossing like in 2020, like everyone and their mother. Stardew Valley. I did unfortunately have a Genshin phase. Now before you click off and report my channel, I don't play Genshin anymore because I just don't play it anymore. DC Universe. I love that game. And it's on the PS4, I think. What is your type of guy like? I don't want to be like someone who's nice. Well, yes, I'm not gonna date a bitch. Like I am such a firm believer of friends to lovers is the only way. I do like my little like enemy lovers trope, but like in reality, like I don't want you to hate me first. I really don't want to have that. If you are really good friends first and then it like transitions. And yeah, looks wise, every single person in my edits folder does have dark hair. And also I want to like be able to like I want to be able to like geek out about my interests and like not feel like there's a gun to my head. That would be so cool. Why did you start your channel? For vibes. It started to like creep up on me like an annoying ex. You know when you really want to do something and then you're just like, oh, but I can't. But then like you're like, wait, why can't I? And the reason I couldn't was because nobody who looked like me doing what I like to watch on YouTube. Like I watched like Dog VA, Aki Dearest, something else YT, like Weston Corey, like people like that. But I've never wanted to make those type of videos, mostly because I knew I couldn't get away with it, because I couldn't, because I did like a process of elimination. First I was like, okay, like let me be like a faceless YouTuber and do what? You can't draw for shit. I was like, oh, like let me be a streamer. My parents hate video games, so I couldn't get away with that, and I wasn't allowed to like have a TV or like PC in my room. And then COVID hit, but I was still scared of the internet. Also, I just feel like when you never see someone who looks like you, like even remotely doing something, it like, you have no confidence. Then I hit rock bottom, was like, wait, we all die. Favorite dance move? Probably throwing ass. I do that a lot. What/who do you believe in? Damn. Your mom. My like 13 years of Catholic schooling did scar me. If you could pick one place to live forever, where would it be? I'm thinking like in the US, I'd say New York. I don't know why, but I've always been violently infatuated with the idea of New York. Mostly because like I want to transfer to a school there. Everyone in the world, like when you reference like America, it's like New York or LA. But I feel like it's more New York. Even like my cousins back home, like they'll be like, oh, like is Kansas like New York? And I'll be like, whoa, no one cares about you. That could be a sad thing. It could be like, oh no, like no one cares about me. But that brings me so much peace. Because everyone there is for a different reason. I feel like that's the one place on earth that people go there with like so much intention. They quite literally, in the best way possible, could not care less about you. I could walk outside butt naked and no one would care. Everybody there is just so ambitious and creative, and I'm gonna shut up because someone said makeup routine. I quite literally did not know how to do makeup until yesterday. I mean that with every fiber of my being. What's your opinion on cold cereal? I hate it. My computer's about to die. I think that's the last question. Thank you for watching. Please don't use any of this against me. But if you do, I completely understand. Follow me on Instagram if you want. Kelsey LeLei, LeLei. And I will see you on Friday. Or Saturday, depending on if I can... Oh.
Do you really believe your own hype that much? I am the hype!